Pen turning can be a very rewarding hobby, but it can be a minefield to the beginner. This video will help unveil the mystics of pen turning, from selection of timber, choosing the right kit, turning, polishing, assembling and presentation of the finished pens and pencils. The standard 7mm pen or pencil is a slim, elegant writing instrument. It is called a 7mm pen as we use a 7mm drill bit for drilling the holes in the blanks. To see a display of slim, elegant pens is always satisfying. However, you can put your own design into any pen or pencil. Your first few dozen, I would recommend practicing the parallel cut of the slim design, as this discipline will help you in other projects. The standard 7mm twist pen consists of 8 different components. At first glance, you've got a handful of bright coloured bits, but if we split these down and give each one a name, it soon becomes clear how the pen will assemble. We have 2 brass tubes, or sometimes called ferrules. Then we have the nib, the twist mechanism, the centre ring, the end cap or finial, the clip and the refill. Pen turning requires several tools for the job. First is a lathe. These can be small portable ones all the way to larger ones available on the market today. So don't go out and buy a small lathe just for pen turning if you've already got a lathe. If you have not got a lathe, then call at your local wood turning centre like Turner's Retreat. Ask for their recommendations on the type of lathe you require. Remember that you can turn small items on a big lathe, but you cannot turn larger projects on a small lathe. Second is a drill. This can be a hand drill, but recommended is a pillar drill. Third is some means of cutting timber. The easiest way is with a bandsaw. If this is not available, then I would suggest a Japanese pull saw. These are easy to use on small pieces of timber than a traditional push saw. Next is a good quality pen turning mandrel. These are available from the same place as you get your pen kits from. I would suggest that you stick with the same mandrel as your supplier of pen kits. There is a chance that different manufacturers of pen kits have different sizes. The mandrel and bushings may not be interchangeable from manufacturer to manufacturer. Turning tools. You only need 3 basic tools. I personally use the Robert Sorby pen turner set. These are easy to use and can also be sharpened very easily. And finally, a selection of abrasives, finishes and display equipment. Most timbers can be used. Select your timber and inspect it for cracks and knots. These should be avoided. Take the pen tubes and mark on the timber the lengths, plus an extra 1/4 inch for cutting and drilling. Most pens only have 2 tubes, but some more complicated kits contain more. Mark any scrap wood as well. Please read all operating instructions and safety guidelines before operating machinery. You only have 1 pair of hands and 1 pair of eyes. Look after them. Cut the timber to your requirements. Most pen kits come with instructions or guideline sheets. These will give you the diameter of the drill bit required. There are several different types of drill bits available. The lip and spur or brad point. These are not recommended as they can go slightly offline and break out easily. The standard engineering drill bit. These give a satisfactory drill and are commonly available from all drill suppliers. The bullet drill bit is recommended for all drilling, as this gives a very accurate drill. However, these are specialised and can take some finding from suppliers. Finally, the parabolic flute bit. These are very popular in America and give a clean cut and removes all waste material quickly. We'll be using the standard engineering drill bit for this project. We drill the blanks carefully using a V-block. This is to keep the blank parallel to the drill. Try not to exert too much pressure on the final part of drilling to avoid breakout. Repeat this for the next blank. Before we can glue the tubes into the blanks, we have to clean them. They may be covered in thin oil, have become oxidised, or have other contaminants on them that will have an adverse effect on the gluing process. One way to clean them is with steel wool or nylon webbing. However, this can take time and is not foolproof. A quicker and less painful way is to soak them in cola and leaving them for approximately 10 minutes. During this time, the cutting and drilling of the blanks can be done. Several types of glue can be used, from superglue, tight bond wood glue, epoxy resin and polyurethane. Recommended is always polyurethane, as this remains flexible and counteracts the splitting nature of the timber when turned so thin. The use of potato in one end of the blank will eliminate the problem of glue going up the centre of the tube. This will save time later when we have to clean out the middle of the tube. Apply the glue to the inside of the blank using a tube inserter. Insert the clean tube into the blank with a twisting action. Once the glue has cured, we have to trim the blank and tube so that the tube and blank are parallel. Repeat this for all ends of the blanks. Now that all the preparation is complete, we'll be mounting and turning the blanks.